porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal, porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate.
Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
And now, Tommy Pham. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the pitch. And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco.
First pitch, 7:08.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And now pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Tatis, the runner at second with one away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Again, another foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Manny Machado now. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a ground ball to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Diego. Padres nothing, Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Weathers, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Into the box, Lamont Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade.
Now the pitch. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Mike Yastrzemski is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Caratini over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
One guy I'm a little worried about is Brandon Crawford. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching all season long, and the way people are platooning these days, he may be a candidate for that. He's got to make some adjustments against the southpaws because it's killing him and it's killing the team right now.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes in here right at 260. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So now here is Will Myers looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way. Runner at second here with one man out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's crawled out on a close play at third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
2-0, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Lined into right, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 16 homers and 54 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Three-two pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in will be Donovan Solano. And now the first pitch. The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Next, it'll be Kurt Casale, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and one, here it is. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Ryan Weathers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Duggar going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
The pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Wade Lamont Jr., the batter. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Grisham at the track. The wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Grisham at the track, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And in steps Manny Machado, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. 2 balls and a strike to count. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Next to dig in, Trent Grisham. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Dickerson on his horse. And that's going to land foul.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And now a run comes across. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As two runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 giant error, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Giants.
Now at the plate is Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Duggar.
He's set and the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Crawford stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
The catcher, number 2.
Next to hit is Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Duggar rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Kevin Gausman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now 3-2 San Francisco. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Leading off for the Padres.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down to Crawford for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next to the Padres, the left fielder, Tom.
And now the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Chop this one left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Nabil Chrismat, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Lamont Wade.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
0-2, here it comes. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they still lead it 3-2.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First delivery to him. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Singled last time up. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. Donovan Solano waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now at the plate here is Donovan Solano. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Stepping in now, Steven Duggar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Solano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is gonna pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 5-3.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Thairo Estrada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
James Norwood will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box now, Lamont Wade, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Three runs already home here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres 3. Zach Littell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in is Eric Hosmer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Here's Will Myers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Victor Caratini is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Victor Caratini, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Myers leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Brian O'Grady will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
A runner on first with 2 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Austin Adams gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Adams is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Wilmer Flores will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And now the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Next, it'll be Alex Dickerson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. 2-1 now. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Don't let drama faze me. Stay on my grind heavy for my babies.
Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. This for the second baseman, Solano. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Up next to the Padres.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High and deep to right center. After it is Duggar. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time that you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second, and he's safe.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Dominic Leone gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back in there. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Runner back safely. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Giants out in front here, 6-5. Ha-Seong Kim is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tim Hill.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on the way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Kim in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Steven Duggar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
It's 1-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Two pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it, however, at 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jake McGee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So now into the box is Will Myers. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Nope. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. 1 out. Next up, Victor Caratini. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Webster Rivas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. From the stretch, this will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
San Diego down to their final strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. 2 and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Giants rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kevin Gausman earned his 9th win of the year. Jake McGee closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Padres, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.